So here's a look at today's project. I'm going to be installing this outlet right here that has an additional USB-A and a USB-C on it. And it's going to go right here on the end of my kitchen counter. So we're going to take this out, which we're not going to need anymore. So this is a handy area to do some charging for some of our devices, mostly like our watches. We'll probably end up getting rid of this because we really don't want to have it in the kitchen, but it's going to be nice just having that option. If we want to quick plug something in, we don't have to go searching around for something like this. So I think this is going to be one of those projects where I'm able to get this switched out really quick, and then I'm going to wonder why I put it off for so long. So I don't know, have you ever done that? Let me know down below. So let's get to it and we'll see how long this takes. How do you like my label for my pack out? This is my electrical setup right here. So I recently picked up these multimeters, this nice clamp meter right here, and this is the one we're going to use today to check the outlet for power. So I keep all my connectors in here, and then over here I have my insulated screwdrivers, and then right here I have these wire strippers. These definitely come in handy. All right, so to get started, we want to make sure that the power is off here. So we're going to check it with the multimeter. So we're going to go to volts, AC. All right, so we're just going to put the kickstand up on this, set that right there. All right, so it's important to hold the insulation part. So you put the black one in right there first, and then the red there. And right now I can see 121.1. So you can also check for power with something like this. You can hear how it beeps. So this is something I think might be interesting to those that aren't as familiar with electrical instruments. So when you're checking, it's always important to put the black one right on that side first, and then the positive there. You can see I have 121. So let's say you put the black one in there, and you have the red checking for power. You can see that's not beeping. It is flashing red to let you know that it's on. But if you do the opposite, and you put the red one in first, this is actually hot right here. Watch this. So you could shock yourself. So if anything from this video, let that be something that you're aware of. So we're going to go right now and turn the circuit breaker off, because when we open this up, we don't want to get shocked. So what's interesting is the light in here is not on the same circuit as this right here. So I don't need to bring any portable lighting in. So yeah, you can just see that the power's down. You know, I seriously don't know why I waited so long to do this. All right. And one important thing to note with any electrical project, make sure you read the instructions, and if you're still not sure, consult with an electrician. All right, here we go. This is going to be so amazing. It's so easy too. So the black wire goes to the gold, silver to the white. Ooh, it's a shell box. So we just ran into the situation. This one actually has a shallow box, but I think that I can replace it with a deeper one and still have enough room for this drawer that goes over here. This is something that you really should look at first. Something that I didn't think about on this one. I was recently replacing a dimmer switch, and I thought about that before the project, but I guess since that went so smooth, I didn't even think about it on this one. So we still have the power off. Now we're going to have to take this off. I have a couple projects around the house where I often will buy a few extra of these, because you never know when you're going to add something somewhere. We're going to do a dry fit with this right here. Ooh, did they give me enough room? Ooh, they might not have given me enough room. I really don't need to notch much out, just a little bit right there. I might just grab my router real quick. All right, so I'm gonna need my safety glasses for this one. So I have the router, and I'm just needing to notch in those two corners right there. So this right here will fit just a little bit. All right, pushed a little too hard, but we're going to be okay. We're going to take a level right here. Now let's make sure the drawer works. It doesn't run into the box. Just enough room. So I routed out a little bit too much on the bottom, but I think we'll be okay. Yep, all right. There we go. Let's go flip the breaker, grab the C cord, plug in my phone. All right, we're at 13%. A little more work, but it's definitely gonna be worth it. Well, the project didn't go quite as fast as I thought it did, but I'm glad that I put the effort to getting that installed, because that's just gonna make life a lot easier now that everything seems to be going to USBs, and especially like the USB-C. So it's nice that they can make outlets that have those two plugs in it as well. So believe me, the next time I go to install one of these, I'm gonna check the depth of it first. So that's hopefully something that I learned that you can also be aware of too. In case you think you're always gonna run into problems, this is a situation where I don't think there's gonna be any issues. We're gonna just see how quick I can change this outlet in my son's room. It should be a deep box because my exterior walls are all 2x6. There we go, 122.3. That was how we want them all to go. So before this project, I was looking to upgrade my old multimeter. So I was looking at this one at Home Depot, and then I happened to see a combo of these two together. So I'm excited to have a clamp meter like this too. I've been around a lot of electricians being a licensed builder, and I've seen this in use quite a bit. I just have never owned one before. But just a couple weeks ago, where I work, there's an issue with the heating system, and the HVAC technician that came out, he said that something was tripping the breaker, and we had to have an electrician come out and see if there's a problem with the breaker. He couldn't go into the panel for liability reasons, but I was able to go in the panel and then test this on the breaker that was tripping, and it was definitely working fine. It wasn't that. It ended up being something else that was faulty on the boiler system, causing the breaker to trip. So the breaker was just fine. So I'm also going to have some upcoming videos showing this multimeter in action as I'm doing some rewiring on a trailer that I have, a landscape trailer, trying to get it ready for spring. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, see me take on some small electrical projects, please let me know by giving the video a thumbs up, and appreciate you watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you're interested in any of these tools, I'll have some links down below. So that's it, friends. Have a great day.